people kind of from all over, a bunch of new names, and, getting to see a lot of great not content, but like people from here, just around. Lots of great players.
It's really neat, especially with the ladder format, because there's some people who, for example, just want to get practice, or maybe do practice or friendlies in this case. And Netplay is at least a good way to, sit, or at least the ladder format, a very good way to at least situate yourself.
There were going into the match though, but like that down tilt jab lock into F smash, wild.
That's a pretty tight timing actually to get the F smash, unless Ragnell345 wasn't really doing anything. These are going to come out just tacking a little bit more damage, and I feel like that's almost like a commandment for a lot of players. There's just that spacing when they're just going to go for a dash attack.
Well, I mean, it has this weird kind of timing towards it where it's slow at first. Top going up smash. Where it's slow at first and then it goes into it and then it's just done from there.
So not sure if people at least know or have some Robin knowledge, but if you throw the gyro at least up or down in that case, it will send someone the direction that you were facing when you threw it.
So you have to keep that in mind for when you're throwing it. You basically have to see into the future for that. That's a Raven and all that.
Especially only when you're throwing down or you're throwing up in that case. So you'll see a common ledge trap that Robs do is that they'll throw the gyro down right at the ledge. And there's actually two different setups that you can do depending on which way you throw it. If you throw it where you're facing in the stage, you can get an up smash afterwards with Anechovies. So expertly demonstrated to us. The other one as well, which is really fun, is you can do gyro at the ledge facing out, and then actually send them right into a rotor arm that you're starting off stage.
And that can kill really early due to how far you can drag out your opponent off stage with it.
Yeah.
And even then, if it doesn't kill from there, they're so far away from stage that maybe you could get something else like a down air or even Robin air, because that's really good. Keeping them away from the ledge and even get that stock.
It's also that perfect position, because what a lot of Robs will do is that if they get the arm rotor, but it doesn't kill, but they're already off stage, they'll be reversed with an up B, and then what they'll try to do is they'll try and double jump and get the bear.
Because that tends you towards stage and does damage, so.
Get back to the match though. Ragnell345 at a relatively high percent. Anechovies also at a high percent. That will be his death. That will be his demise.
Ragnell's been hanging on to this stock forever. Even, we've seen some close scares with it, but he's been hanging on to this already at 180. And Anchovy's trying to look for anything that he can to get a kill.
Yeah, Anchovy's trying to look for something, but can't seem to at least get Ragnell in his hands, or his Robo.
Ragnell
what?
into his little magnet hand. Ragnell's been playing super aggressive with his nairs. Oh wow,
that will be it.
Yeah, but you saw right there, Ragnell was being very aggressive by just throwing out nair and trying to keep Anchovies away as much as possible so that he could keep that stock for as long as he could.
Also, as a quick update for those that are watching, matchmaking for the ladder is now officially closed, and top 12 will be finalized relatively shortly. I'm not sure if it might be expanded because of the large amount of people, but we're probably going to be sticking with top 12 at least for now.
Yeah, I believe it was said before that it was still top 12, even though we had a lot of people tonight.
That's correct. So we will be sticking to top 12. It's top 16, unfortunately, kind of goes for a little bit too long. So in the sake of actually being done sometime tonight, we stick to the top 12 during the large weeks like this.
Got it. All right.
Yeah, because I remember I was going to bed at 1 a.m. and you guys were still on, and I was like, oh my god, it's been going on for a while.
Things always seem to, especially take a long time, especially near the end, because there comes a point where you can't do so many matches at the same time. There's a bottleneck. Every TO needs a bottleneck. There's really not that much that you can do at that point.
Here we go, going into Town City on game 2, and Ragnell's been doing some good damage right now, but Anchovy's kind of keeping his distance right here.
Nice fair coming out, barely getting the linking hit.
Yeah, Ragnell putting those nairs to good use, getting those aerials in. Basically, Ike Nair being the combo fodder for every aerial that he has.
Dash attack coming out, not quite gonna get it. Anchovies will be able to get the down smash Pelvin Shaft.
Even
Ragnell
Charge too, did some damage.
Let's say Ragnell didn't have a jump, but he will take that first stock. Like classic Nair into up air. He was trying to
Anchovy's trying to go for that top up smash trap again that he got game 1, so. Trying to look for this kill. He had some trouble last game killing. Oh no! Oh wow.
But Ragnell will cash it over aggression. Anchovies down to his last stock now.
It's not looking good for Anchovies, but he could potentially bring this back. He's got to take this stock, yeah, right now.
Nice up smash. I'm surprised that Anchovies wasn't at least looking for a grab, maybe a down.
Sorry, you can go first. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say they were just facing each other out of the corner, but Anchovies already at pretty high percent.
Anchovies, instead of going, up smash is going to catch him. That's going to be it.
Whoa.
I was thinking Anchovies was really playing spacey instead of trying to go in and hit Ice because Ragnell was throwing out all those nairs, but